Florida judge deciding "Don't Say Gay" backed ban on same-sex marriage. Last Thursday, an 80-page complaint was filed in U.S. District Court by a group of LGBTQ+ students and families in Florida, alongside LGBTQ+ rights groups Equality Florida, Family Equality, the National Center for Lesbian Rights, alleging that the "Don't Say Gay" bill violates the law. The complaint insists that not only does the bill violate student and teachers' First Amendment rights, but that it also violates Title IX protections. It has been revealed that the circuit judge who will preside over the trial is Trump-appointed U.S. District Judge Alan Winsor, who fought to keep same-sex marriage illegal in Florida. He was Solicitor General of Florida in the Florida Attorney General's office when the lawsuit against Florida's gay marriage ban, which included friends of the show, Jeff and Todd Delmay, was brought to the courts. In a brief, he argued that there was, quote, "a clear and essential connection between heterosexual marriage and responsible procreation and child rearing," end quote. And that heterosexual marriage is more likely to result in, quote, "stable and enduring family units," end quote, than same-sex marriage. Can you see how hard I am trying to keep the smile? Just, where has this man been? Does he not understand that regardless of how heterosexual couples would love to say, oh, like, nothing gay is about us, nothing gay happens from us, it takes two to tango, and then once that baby is born, how they identify is how they identify. I'm like, really? Really?
My parents are straight.
So are mine.
I'm very much not. And can we please pull up the divorce rates between cisgender, like cis-het couples, please? Because I'm pretty sure those outweigh the divorce rates of queer couples.
You know, this is a judge that clearly drank the Kool-Aid, chugged the Kool-Aid, and made a fresh batch because he got appointed to the district court. Obviously, it's not great that we're probably going to get a unfriendly judge, but whoever loses was always going to appeal this to the Circuit Court of Appeals. So he's going to be a roadblock, but it's going to be fighting what he writes in the ruling, and those are the things that we'll have to nitpick, and that's probably well over a year away, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's not going to happen, certainly before the midterm. Likely it probably was not going to happen. It could be much longer than that, in fact.
So we're looking at 2025.
Yeah, it probably is not even going to affect the 24 presidential election cycle. I think one of the really interesting things here is this judge is going to be forced to rule on merits. And the merits of this case are based on free speech. And so he's not going to be able to identify whether a family unit should be X or Y, and of course we don't agree with his decision making, but he had the flexibility to say, I'm making this ruling of my opinion based on family unit, of who should be married. He won't get to do that here. He'll have to make the decision of, is the LGBT parent or student or teacher's free speech being violated?
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ